Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonka922. Okay, so this is essentially the second to last episode, Tower of God, Season 2. Been quite a journey. This one was called Return to the King, which, it's a weird title. It's basically referencing Ragnan. Ragnan? Ragnan? Ragnan. Yeah, basically he said he would be king of the tower, becomes new king, blah, 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 blah. That's a proclamation he made to Bam Violi a long time ago. Now, I got a little confused with the whole thing with Endorsi, finding out how Bam ended up joining Foog. I think she knows based on what's his face telling her in this episode, but doesn't really confront it in a way. That was weird. Anyway, plus I think they changed some things. But let's get in proper. So basically, what happens in this episode is we have the confrontation with this guy with the Iron Mask Man, who we get to see his face. It's not pretty. His face is pretty. Oh my god. I don't remember the model very much, but apparently, yeah, his eyes are gone. Well, his eyes were cut. The explanation is basically that he saw the princess and he cut his eyes and he killed the family. That's fucked. So basically, they go ahead knowing now because they're able to get the guy back with this weapon that Khun has. Basically, you stab someone in the heart with it, it can entrap them into the blade. So they end up giving Bam time to recuperate, and during the fight with this guy, Iron Mask Man. I'm not calling him Iron Mask. I'm not calling him anything else but that, because his real name is just so hard to pronounce. Anyway, so they get her back in this blade. Bam eventually gets up. His thorn is exposed. The power to the thorn is exposed, and he knocks the shit out of this guy. And then his reveal of his face is pretty gnarly. His eyes are slit. Like, it's pretty fucked up. His eyes have been cut, but there's like a marking of what seems to be an eyeball, but it's not his eyes. It's just red blood marking of his eyes. It was nasty. Yeah, his backstory is kind of po far. It's not really that good. I mean, yeah, okay, he lost his eyes, he lost his family, and then he dedicated his life to the cause of Foog. Eh. We also get some backstory with Kasano. Far more important. He was basically trying to go against Foog. He was going against Foog. That's what he was. He was trying to rescue Emily. Because he found out the truth. And the female, it was the girl, it was the doctor, basically, who went against this. The experimentation and everything between. And he basically rescues Emily. Well, Emily is actually. Emily basically is a liquid form. This is. I just. It's been a while since I've read the manhwa, and I didn't realize this was the case. A liquid form of a girl that they turned into liquid. It's fucked up. And that was one of the experiments that they did here. So Kasano gets her, and is with the Traveler, and the Traveler's upset because she's not. And we see Kang. He's saying Kasano's name, but they're alive. Eventually, everything comes ahead. They're able to rescue Kang and Novik. And what ends on happening is Foog tries to dissolve everyone. Coon, Bam, Rock, in where the area they're in with the Iron Mask guy. With this lava? They call it a solution, but it's pretty much, by the look of it, it's lava. But it's interrupted by Ro. He comes in, does the save, gives them more time to escape, and that's when everything goes kind of tits up. And Dorsey's able to defeat Mad Dog, get rid of that. They go after them. She's able to, using her power, which is the Bong Bang, which allows her to teleport. And they're able to go into the area that's blocked to save Bam. Now, it seems like Bam's going to fall in with Mr. Iron Mask, but Rock throws a ball, which is the ball that Wagnan has, which is why this is called Return of the King. And we just get these all flashbacks of Wagnan, who was saying certain things to Bam and so on and so forth. The whole point of this episode, I really like this episode, is with the Dorsey, and she's like, the entire time she's like, now you'll go on a date with me. I'm like, wow. Really? Okay. You can't say that. You know, and she calls him Mr. Useless, Bam, and they rescue him. And it was a very good moment. It was a touching moment among the old and new teammates coming together and rescuing Bam and everybody else. But they get the job done. Now, there's one episode left. So I don't think we're going to see anything prior. I think we'll see some. We'll see some. They'll escape. They're going to escape now. And also, Ro has like an argument with this guy who's a Foog ranker. Says they communicated everything to everybody else on the tower of what they did here. So Foog's not getting away from this, dude. You give guys fuck. But yeah, and that's where the episode ends. Animation was very good here. Yeah, and I liked what was being done here. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. And with Carmel, the only reason I'm giving a 9 out of 10, and perfect score is gonna be hard with this series. But I do feel like I'm only giving a 9 out of 10 because I think they changed a few things. I could be wrong. I have a feeling they did. Because I know there was a scene within Dorsey where she finds out what really happened. Because she said blonde traitor. But I don't know if she's talking about Rachel or the blonde angel girl they're fighting. So it's very confusing. But overall, animation was great. The music was good. You know, pacing wasn't too bad. But I do feel like they might have missed the point on a few things. Maybe they changed a few things. I could be wrong. I haven't really read the manhwa in a while. But that's pretty much the episode. So 9 out of 10, we got one more. So we got one more for Bleach, one more for Tower of God. I'm probably going to do little anime series reviews as I go through them, as I start watching them, because I'm going to have time off from work in the next couple of days after Christmas. So I'll probably watch a few shows and do reviews here and there. Nothing too crazy. Maybe one. I'm thinking at most 2, 3. That's at most. I'll watch the others, but I think the only ones I'm going to review, if you guys wanted to watch anime series reviews, is Ron, The Deadly Deductions of Ron. That's a good show. That's my shit. And probably, I'm thinking 1 or 2 more. The 2 I'm thinking about are fantasy, but they're not isekai. One is very unhinged. Ooh. Edgelord shit going on in that series. I'll do a review of that. And the other one, I'm not sure. I have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Tower of God. We got one more. And then Workshop Battle is up and closed. And we go from here. They're almost up to where I stopped reading the manhwa. Almost. Almost. But this is Marco 922. I'll catch you guys later.